How do you handle breakups?
Not well.
Not well.
Not well. I think every breakup is a different situation. Kung ikaw yung nasaktan o kung ikaw yung dahilan kung bakit yung breakup. So it depends on the situation. But I think any breakup is not easy.
Okay. I'll go to this point. Alam ng buong bayan na naghiwalay na kayo ni Catriona Gray, ni Kat. How did it affect you? How did you handle that breakup? Konting latag. It was a fairy tale relationship insofar as we were concerned. The queen had found a prince and they were engaged. One morning, we woke up to find out that the engagement had been broken. We were distraught. How were you? And how did you handle that?
Honestly, not well. And like I said, any breakup is not easy. It's hard to talk about yung breakup namin. It's something that I didn't want to talk about. I did an interview with MJ Felipe, which everyone knows about, and it was mainly to clear yung issue because it's so sad because with social media now, people want to just connect so many things and believe so many things na walang katotohanan. And I felt the need to clear yung issue na there was no third party and yung sinasabi na si Moira yung third party. I wanted to make that clear. But it's something I actually didn't want to talk about. Sa amin ni Kat, we've always been private about our relationship. And out of respect sa kanya, I still don't feel comfortable talking about our relationship.
Maraming speculations
Yeah.
dahil walang facts. Kulang kami ng alam. Fans kami eh. We don't know what's happening. So, some people would speculate, would create stories just to make it this whole thing interesting. And some people would say, oh, it was easy for him. It was easy for him. He's over it. He has moved on, etc. We want to hear your side of the story.
It's been rough. No breakup is easy, and it's really been rough. I mean, it wasn't only mag boyfriend girlfriend kami. We were engaged.
Tama ka dun.
Yeah,
Oo.
and to have that not pushed through, it's been really rough, honestly. The
Okay.
when that happened in the last few weeks, it's been really rough, and I think it's better to just be honest about.
I understand. I understand.
I didn't expect I'd be this emotional right now. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk. It's a hard subject, and I just don't want to talk about it. But, if people think that it's been easy for me, it has. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not an emotional person. And that's why it's... I don't want to go into details. And I would... the more you talk about any issue, the mas maraming bala yung mga tao to use against you. And I don't want to give... There's no point. Like, I so much love and respect
On both sides. I want to believe, but it hasn't been easy at all.
Okay, I get
And
it.
yeah, it hasn't.
I just want to go to one other point. Sam, sorry.
I'm sorry that I
No,
got a bit emotional.
I'm
I
also
didn't-
sorry. I'm sorry. Pero gusto ko lamang balikan kasi ang nasa isip ng maraming tao, yung huling concert ni TJ. You were like a few seats away from Catriona Gray. And sa isang awitin po ni TJ, makikita namin that there's a close-up of Catriona Gray na umiiyak. And then a few seats away was Mr. Sam Milby with Caress. Actually, I just found out about it.
Yeah.
And kung pagbabasihan mo yung optics, yun, doon ang gagaling yung sinasabi ng ibang tao na, buti pa si Sam, he's okay, and Catriona is not okay. And thank you for clarifying that because isang shot lang yun, doon ang gagaling yung impression na he has moved on while the other has not. Did you know that you were going to be together in that concert?
I was told that she would be there.
Okay.
I was aware. I didn't know TJ. First off, he has beautiful songs. I didn't know na ganun yung mga songs niya, and it kind of, it was such a beautiful concert. Excuse me, but it was really hard.
It was.
A woman that I still love and care about I see a few seats away from me, is crying. Beautiful songs, and I didn't know how to react. And like I said, I really don't feel comfortable talking about details about that. But if people thought that I was comfortable, I was complete opposite. I was not comfortable during that concert, and it's something that should be celebrated because it was a beautiful concert. My best friend was directing, John Prats, but it was a hard situation, and I was kind of frozen
Okay.
at the time. Yeah,
Claro.
but it wasn't easy at all.
Sam, and this is not to probe. I just want to understand that awkward moment. Am I to understand correctly that from the time you guys decided to separate, hindi pa kayo nakakapag-usap, hindi pa kayo nagkikita until that concert? Is it safe to say that?
I think people know, even though we never announced before. I think people are aware about our separation, and we did a tour together last year.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think people are aware. So it's not like we haven't seen each other, we haven't talked.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, because
yeah,
I
it
wanted to
wasn't- it
understand. I
wasn't.
wanted to understand the dynamics, of that night when people saw you a few seats away from each other.
Yeah.
You may or you may not answer this. Are you still at that point, or are you past that point of trying to fix things? You may not answer me.
I am sorry, Tito Boy. I can't.